All right, guys, this is Corey Lee here. I'm sure you guys probably heard me talk about this extractor here on my channel an awful lot. This is a triple S version of the Steamin Demon or the Pacific Tsunami machine or whatever it might be called. I know it's just made by Triple S and it's pretty much the same thing as a Steamin Demon, except it's all metal, there's no plastic. Um, and this is here. I'm just gonna show you guys my new favorite upholstery cleaning tool combination. And I say my new favorite because um, I used to just be in love with the Mighty Light for upholstery cleaning. Nothing replaced the Mighty Light. In fact, I still believe that nothing will ever replace the Mighty Light unless I had just a really large portable that did both carpet and upholstery, which still nothing will replace the Mighty Light because of the size. Oh man, that was so much of a mouthful. But right here, I've never really used to clean upholstery with this machine because this machine, the I didn't buy the upholstery window with it. Yeah, I painted it. I took some things off of it. I took the defoamer stuff off. Um, Something started leaking inside the machine, so I took out the whole upholstery hose and everything, and I just recently applied one because I had about a good 2 months of a slow season at work, and something said, man, instead of trying to order a spare part from Steamin Demon, which is $400 for the upholstery tool window, and I still want that. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't want to spend the $400 on it. I bought this machine used, of course, but I didn't really want to spend the $400 on it if I didn't really understand how upholstery cleaning on this machine would be. And with this, I didn't really know like what the water pressure and things like that would be. And the vacuum power, I have no concern with. It's a three-stage motor right here on the ground. So it does carpet pretty well and upholstery even better than my Mighty Light. But it was more so water pressure and things related to it because there's no water pump. There's no PSI. The only water pressure you get is you see this gray hose. This gray hose is running right to the bathroom faucet. So I get an endless supply of hot water just running straight to the machine. I have no bucket to fill up. And I only really got like a 2 gallon or maybe a 1 gallon waste tank. But the once it hits a switch, it just automatically pumps out. And this clear hose, which is almost tan, it's going straight to the toilet. Yes, I do disinfect that thing every single time I'm done with it. But yeah, that's just going straight to a waste area. Um, and so the problem that I always had with this upholstery tool right here, I paid about $350 for this upholstery tool. And that's the reason I couldn't really justify the upholstery cleaning um, setup directly from Steamin Demon. I'm like, man, I just paid $350 for that upholstery tool. I got another one that cost me almost about that much money, except I bought the hose and the upholstery tool separately. And upholstery tools are not cheap. And I'm like, well, I already have two upholstery tools. I don't really want to spend $400 on another one, especially if the two I have work. But with this upholstery tool, the problem that I had with it is that it runs water continuously unless you turn the valve off. So sometimes I'm always tempted to just leave the water running continuously. It's not a whole lot of water, but with it running continuously, you would look around. Let's say I was using a Mighty Light. I would look around and I would be out of water before I even know it because it's always running water continuously. And I would have to continue, I would have to dump water before I'm ready to because it's always running continuously. So with this machine here is that I get a continuous supply of hot water, and it don't really eat up the hot water tank just because it's running continuously, because like I said, it's not that much water. It's just when you're dealing with like a 4 gallon freshwater tank, like 4 gallons will run, like pretty fast before you know it. Or if not, you would have to dump water pretty fast before you know it. And so this is supplying me with an endless supply of hot water. And then also there's no waste tank on here, so it's automatically dumping the water as as it hits a switch. And the thing about using portables is that like you always have that setback time of filling them up and emptying them. Which, I mean, this also has the additional setup time with finding a water supply and in a waste area too as well. But it's just really all depends on your workflow. What do you think is better for you or not? And because I use this machine to clean carpet, I no longer really have to carry the Mighty Light 2 if I'm doing carpet and upholstery, which I just finished like 4 rooms in a hall in this house, and just all in one machine. I'm still hooked up. I've been doing this two separate machines for a long time, so it might not seem like as big a deal to somebody who just, like who already just carry one heated extractor, or probably just carry a truck mount, if they want to do both carpet and upholstery. But with this combination here, it's pretty much a killer combination as long as I have a place where I can have continuous water supply, which I do 99.8% of the time. There was only like out of 200 jobs, I probably had like one, who didn't really have a proper water supply for me to use. And that was just due to my lack of having the necessary adapters for what I needed, and not just because the customer didn't have the water supply available. So, yeah, I mean, I just want to show you, I want to show you the water flow here, show you what kind of flow I get. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Oh yeah, and I did cut a hole through this. I cut a hole through this, and then I formed it with epoxy, even though it's not really working too well. But it does work. It's just not the best thing. And when I want to do upholstery, I have to put the masking tape right there. I'm pretty sure the original product from Steamin has a way to redirect the vacuum from sucking through there at the same time. It's just that I didn't really want to spend the money on that until I saw how this machine was with cleaning upholstery. Because upholstery cleaning is pretty much my favorite job. It's my favorite cleaning service, so I'm willing to spend the money when it comes to upholstery cleaning, because technically I want my carpet and upholstery cleaning business to be uh, mostly focused on upholstery cleaning and cleaning fine fabrics and things like that. I'll do carpet as well, but I'm more inclined to love upholstery a whole lot more than carpet. And a lot of carpet cleaners prefer to clean carpet more than upholstery. It's just, I mean, it really just all depends. But I'm willing to spend the money. I just need to know what I'm getting into, because like I said, I have enough upholstery tools. I really don't want more than I need. So, but other than that, I'm not exactly sure how the Steamin' Demon upholstery thing work. I don't know if I'm able to use this same upholstery tool on it, but I do know now that I cut a hole through that, I'm gonna have to buy that window as well. Um, but there's a lot of parts I need for this. I need a new front screen for that because that's cracking. Um, and then I would also like to get an original extension hose for the waste and the fresh water. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys something that I'm happy about as far as my equipment. My new favorite cleaning rig. I'm going to be using this for upholstery cleaning from here on out. unless this thing poses a problem or until I get something, a lot better for my workflow. Uh, and what else is I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching.